Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we are diving into the latest Appian release notes packed with powerful features, performance upgrades, and tools that are going to supercharge your low-code development. So a lot of new changes have come as part of this new release notes here. We are going to review all the changes as well. Now let's move on to the highlights part here. So here in the highlight in the documentation, if you go here, first of all, like the release highlights are given, like what are the major changes that has come as part of this one here. So these are the major changes, like document centers are there, AI copilot is there, AI agents are there, and Autoscale as well. Some more changes have been come up. First of all, we will look from the development point of view, like what changes have come up here which can be helpful in our immediate development without any additional settings as well. So here are the list of the changes that I have come up with, which will be very helpful in our day-to-day development as well. The very first thing here is bring documents into your data fabric. This is really a great change here. For example, if I show you, let's say that I have an employee here and I will put the name of the employee, I will put the email of the employee, and then I will put the file for the employer, whatever is added here, so that I have put up here. So in order to store this file here, what we have to do here is that we have to create a folder using the email address, and then in that one we have to put up the documents. So we have to put up that file in that particular created folders as well. For example, here we have employee docs. So in that employee docs folder, we have to create a folder and then we have to move that document. How can we do that? So earlier the process was very simple. Let's add an employer. For example, I have added it as Smith, and here as well smith@email.com. Let me upload a file. As of now, if you go in the folder here, you will not see any folder with Smith name here. We will click on the submit button here, and once it is there, the data will come up here, and let's go in our folders, click on refresh, and one folder with Smith will come. And now the document what we are uploaded here, it will come into that Smith folder here. So for each customer, separate folder we used to maintain here, and this was the process for that. So the form is there, we will create a folder, we will move the doc, but now these things have been changed here. Now you don't have to worry about any folder at all. Now a lot of things have changed with this feature here. Let's say that you are creating a new record type here. So from new record type, directly you can create a document record type here. So here they will give you an option that you can see here, do you have documents related to temps or not? So let's say that I will create, yes, there is a document, and you can include the document types as well, like what document type is there. For example, like address proof, I will write it here. So this is going to be the address. So click on generate here. So once you click on generate here, what it will do, it will create a new document record type for you. So see here, now automatically the relation will also be created. So I have already created one for you. For example, see here, this is the employee record type here, and this is the employee document here. If you go in the employee document here, you will see that here the relation has been made to the document as well, and this document is nothing but a new record type, a system record type. They have given that by default only. We don't have to create again and again. It will automatically create relation for you, and all the details of the document you can directly extract using this file here, the name of the file, the date created, everything here. All these things directly you can access here. Now you don't have to create any folders as well. Here you will get that folder ID as well. For example, let's say that I will add a new employee. See, this is the action that has been created here. So let's say that this is the create form here. Now I have filled the data. You click on next here, see, it will give you a option to upload the document and select the document type as well here. So that is the advantage of using this new document record type, and it is going to be very helpful in the development part here. So directly this document will get stored. Now if you want to query that data directly, the document record type you won't be able to query, means this is a system record type, so this you won't be able to query directly. You have to query using the relation here. For example, see, I have MA employee here, and then in the fields MA employee document dot document properties I have done. So see here, for first employee I have uploaded a document that is weekly timesheet, and complete details I'm going to get in the document property. It is of document record type here. So the name of the document, the size of the document, extension is there, folder ID is there, folder name is there, total versions is there, everything that we used to get from the folder functions, all these details are available but as a record type, and since it is a record, you will be able to apply securities as well. That's a very good addition. Now after that, sync data more frequently with incremental syncs applicable for service backed record. So basically they have included a new field here, that let's say that if you have a service backed record and if you go in the sync options, so now you can sync incrementally as well, but that option is not available here in the community, that we have to enable as well. Now sync up to 20 million rows in each record type as well. See, 20 million rows it is there, but it is for the advanced tiers. So that is mentioned in the documentation that this is for advanced tier. It is not applicable for all of them, but it is really a good point that they are now increasing the limit of the sync with every release. We have seen that from 4 million to 10 million, now to 20. So maybe in further release it can go up higher as well. Now the next change here is the dynamic display name and validation for record. Directly from records you can configure what will be the display name for this field here. For example, I have a record for employee here, and if you go in the name part here you will be able to see the dynamic display name, what should be for that particular field here. So this is the field name and this is the display name, and if you refer this display name directly, you can also refer in any UI, means throughout the application we can configure. So it is going to be so it will be a reusable component here, and here you can add the validations for that particular name as well. See, as of now what we have been doing here is we used to write the label as name here. So instead of this name here, if you just use this particular field as well, so this is the field, and if I use your dot properties display name, so directly with the help of this function as well we can refer the name, and if any change are there everywhere it will reflect the same changes as well. So this is one part here, and the other part is you can add validations as well here. For example, there is an email field here, and email accepts @. For email @ is mandatory, so we can go in the validations and we can write a condition here that email ID is important here. If email ID is not there, it should show this validation message, and for this they have included some new functions as well. Is in text is there, then between text is there, some other functions they have also included for that particular purpose here. So in the UI directly you can use these validations as well. For example, this is an email here. If I write here test, and this validation have been used, see here we have not added this validation from the UI perspective. Directly here you can use this apply validations functions and the record field in which you have to apply it and the context you have to give, and based on that it will give you that particular validations. So these changes are going to really speed up the development a lot, and since it will be reusable as well. Let's move on to our next change, that is modernized UI for generated record action. See, when you come here for the generate record action here, so here you will find a lot of multiple ways for configuration of the record action. See, this UI is completely different here. You can change the dialog box height to short, medium, tall, and width as well. You can adjust it. So whatever the action that is present here, for example, this is the update employee, so it is appearing like this. You can see here the new banner in the UI, the style as well has been updated here. All these things you can change it from the record action as well. Now another change have come up here is that easily access interface from record actions. So in the record action, not only the process will be there, but the respective UI will also come up here. So all these things can be accessed at 1+1. And the last option is that new option for the incremental syncs for service that you have seen. So that was about the data fabric changes. A lot of changes have come in the data fabric part. Now let's move on to the next part, that is the sites and the portals. So in the site they have also introduced the troubleshoot tab. Earlier we have seen that in the portals that have come up here. Now in the site also they have come up here. For example, this is a site, okay, and here we have tried to attach a form like timesheet here, and here you can see the troubleshoot. So if any errors are occurring on the site, directly you can see it here. Basically when you do the first time deployment and let's say that some rules are not optimized to handle the null condition, the site used to break, so we have to go in the site and we have to check that. But now here only we can check those, so if something has come up as well, so is helpful in that way. Now even more customization for portal domains, so you can customize multiple domains as well, so that has been added here, and longer page name in site names and portal. Basically like you can give the length of the name names have been increased here, so you can give more names for the site as well. Now let's move on to the interface part. So in the interface part, lot of changes have been done in the UI perspective. So you can see here, redesigned header delivers more polished app building experience. So one header have been added here. New wizard and titles part have also been added. So let's see that one. See here, this is an unnamed form here. So you can see here, if you click a form header here, so it will give you with a form heading as well. So this is a completely new function here, simple template header, and here you can change the style and the different editing as well, and this form is editable as well. So if you in the form layout, if you go here, and lot of changes have come up here in the form. See, you can make it here full. Okay, so it will show like this one here. You can add an image as well, or if you have a custom form layout, so that also you can add it here. So new changes have been done here. After that, the title can be fixed if your form is big here, and apart from that, one button change has also come up here. So if you see here, there is one checkbox here, fix buttons to the bottom of the form. Click on this fix button here. So basically what will happen, these buttons will be at the bottom. So earlier when we used to create form, this was the by default settings, and when any user is viewing that on a wide desktop here, so they used to see a lot of white spaces, but now we can avoid those white spaces directly, and this button we can directly move at the just at the end of the form as well. So you just have to uncheck this button here, and it will be inside that form. You don't have to do custom coding for that particular part. So this has been added, and apart from this, if you delete this one here, so new wizard have also been added here. See here, either the form templates, and this is the wizard here. So this is the wizard view. If you click on next here, see, it is giving an animation effect as well, and even on the back button as well, it has an animation effect, and this style can be changed as well. And apart from that, see, there is one AI to suggest any icons as well. So for this wizard, it will try to suggest you some icon based on that. And apart from that, there are different styles for this wizard as well. So if you click on the style here, minimal, if you select here, so it will just show step 1 of 3, and you can go to chevron, horizontal as well. So a lot of different styles have come up here as part of this wizard form as well. So now let's move on to our next part, that is fix button. We have seen new UI templates we have seen here. Now paste files in the file upload. Let's say that you have a file upload here, so directly you can paste the files as well here. So this will directly allow you to paste any or paste the files here. So I have copied a file here, and I will directly paste that file here. Click on paste, and if you paste that file, see, without even uploading the document, I will be able to paste that document file as well. So from user experience perspective, it is really very helpful. Now let's move on to the new part, that is control the position of radio buttons and checkbox. So in the UI, if you have radio buttons here, generally if you have the checkboxes here, you can change like from where this option will get selected. The style can be at the start or the end as well. So we can get at the end or at the beginning of the checkbox as well. So that change we can see here. Now even more performance improvement for, see, basically overall they have made performance improvements in this new interfaces. Basically they have done performance improvements for the interfaces, so the components can load faster. You can drag and drop much easier as well in the new UIs here. And after that, they have added new stamp shapes as well. So you can see here different shapes are there, which looks really good. So earlier we had just circular here, but now we have a rounded and semi-rounded as well. So you have to go in your stamp field here. So here you can see I have taken multiple icons here, and in the stamp field, if you go here, then the different shape you can manage, rounded, semi-rounded, and square as well, it is available here. So that was about the interface part here. Now let's move on to the highlights part here. So as of now, whatever the preview we have seen here, it was more focused on the development point of view. Now apart from this, they have some highlights in this release, which they always keep it, which is really making this release much better than the other releases as well. So we have a new AI document center as well. Now this is going to be the new way of manage the document here. So you go in the release highlights, so this is the document center. You can see the actions that are present here, extraction model, you can create it, and the documents. So basically whatever the AI skill that we are using here, they have created a dedicated different tab for that. So at one place you can manage all the documents as well. So this is not available in the community, so that's why we cannot see the preview yet. So that has to be enabled from admin here. So this AI document center is going to be much more helpful here. You can just see all the KPIs and graphs here, how much accuracy has been there. So everything is in one place. Earlier in the AI skill, in each AI skill we have to go and check it, but now we have got the overview of the AI skill in one place only. After that, the new change have been come up as part of the plugins here. So new plugins are available here. For example, Grid Plus plugin is there, which is a user-friendly interface for viewing and editing record data. So since this is a plugin here, obviously we won't be able to see the plugins in the community directly. It also needs to be done from the admin only. So this Grid Plus plugin has come to manage the data on the grid side here, adjust the security and customize the data as well. And finally, this is this document editor is like, it was really something unexpected. See, these all things are integrated with Appian, and we expect that at some point of time they can make those changes here. But having a document editor within the Appian itself, that is really something out of the box. And so what it does is that, let's say that any document that you have in your knowledge center, for example, any folders you have it, and this folder, whatever you have in this folder here, you can directly open and edit that folder here, just like Google Docs here. So something like this, the UI will open and you will be able to edit the documents as well. Earlier, like if this has to be built custom here, so it will take a lot of effort, a lot of AI endpoints would be required just to like put the data from Appian to that one, and it won't be real time as well. But something like this they have developed, so that's really great change in Appian as well. So here you can see the preview of that. They can directly like change the data in the doc, and it will be directly saved into the Appian. So it is also not available to us, but maybe in future we will see it. And this is the new change. We have seen that in the headers part, like they have done this part they have changed the headers here, so they have added this new redesigned label as well. Honestly, if you ask me, that first impression is not that good. I have been on this new community for some hours here, and that much soothing to the eyes. If you go here, so see here, this is much comfortable here. If we use it more, we might get like habituated to that. Fine. Okay, now AI Copilot for business are there. So in here, smart search have been added here. So record type, if you will go here, any record type you will go here, you will be able to see the smart search here. So that smart search basically lets that whatever is available in the record here, apart from that, if something user searches there, so it will not exactly match the text, but it will also try to understand the query of the user, what they want, and based on that it will search results as well. So as of now, if I search here, let's say like email, I will get this data. But if I search email 1, then I will not get this data. Why? Because it matches that text here, but it won't be the case in the smart search. So this will be different here. Now AI agents are there. So in AI agents, basically they have added advanced document processing. So it lets developer tap into additional intelligent doc. So they are taking this capability really to the next level. They have added some advanced IDP tools, AI and all. So that is really going to be helpful in the document processing, and especially at the time of complex documents, unstructured data. So that was really a bit difficult to handle those. So some changes have been done in the RPA as well, and now Autoscale. See here, when in Autoscale, timer events have been added here. As a beginner, you might think that what is the meaning of adding timer here? See, basically, if you create any Autoscale process, for example, I have created a 3000 data I'm getting, and this is an Autoscale process. See the difference between that. In the console, I have so many things to add into the process. When it is an Autoscale, if you can see here, only limited options are present here. In the automation, smart services, APIs, only few options are there. You can't even see the sub processes and all here, so they are very limited option. So now the timer has been added here, so that's why they are highlighting that for the Autoscale process you can add the timers as well. And after that, in the cancel Autoscale process, you can see here, this is directly from console you can cancel the Autoscale process. There is a dedicated tab for that. So if you go in the console here, you will see that Autoscale process activity, and here you will be able to see all the processes. A lot of processes can be cancelled as well directly from here. So that is an enhanced way. So here you can see they can status cancel, cancel, stop, company error are there, you can filter out those changes here, and any child process are there, that also you can directly open from monitoring. Now moving to the process HQ. So in the process HQ, basically they have added some new features. For example, like field discovery has been added here. Now you can interact with the chart, just like in our development we used to create drill downs in the charts as well. So in the process HQ as well, you can use the drill downs here, and you can create your own KPIs as well there based on the data that is available, and you can see more process details as well for this particular process. These all things we will understand once we have a working model in the process HQ there. And there is one more change, that a light theme has been added in the process HQ. Basically you have to go in your profile and the settings tab here, and here you can choose between the light and the dark mode. So I have selected here light mode here, so process HQ is now available in the light mode. So that are the changes. See here, drill down on the conformance. So these were the major changes as part of the process HQ as well, and some deprecations have been also happened. For example, quick app designer they have removed. Maybe in future they will include with AI, you can create your own workflow and all, because they are moving more towards that one. So that's why this previous they have removed, and the older version of RDBMS has also been removed here. So these were the major highlights from the 25.2. The updates are very promising, and these are going to help a lot in the development here. Make sure that you go through all the release highlights either through the video or the release notes as well. So I hope that the updates are clear to you. That was all for now guys. Thank you.